Hey everyone, let's dive right into this explainer where we unpacked a really fascinating blueprint for a character spotlight. And we're starting with the super whimsical profile of Sneeze the Bubble Dragon. You know, if you've ever wondered how creators introduce a brand new character to an audience and make them memorable almost instantly, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to look at the actual architectural bones of a character introduction using the real production notes and structural design for Sneeze. It's honestly a brilliant case study in doing a whole lot with very little, structuring information so that a viewer instantly grasps who a character is, what they do, and exactly where they're going.
And that brings us to our absolute foundational constraint. The source material dictates that this entire character spotlight profile is engineered to fit perfectly into a 1.5-minute runtime, literally just 90 seconds. Think about how incredibly focused that has to be. When your format focus is a character spotlight and you've only got a minute and a half, every single second has to earn its keep. There's zero room for filler here. You can't spend 5 minutes explaining the deep lore of the dragon realm. You have to communicate the absolute essence of this character immediately. This duration forces a level of narrative efficiency that we're going to be dissecting throughout this explainer.
Now, take a look at this expected view count. It's sitting right between 100 and 300 views. In a world where everyone seems completely obsessed with going viral and getting millions of eyeballs, this number tells us a totally different story. It shows us this spotlight is meticulously designed for a very specific, highly targeted niche audience. The goal of this blueprint isn't some broad, watered-down mass appeal. No. It's about reaching a dedicated, focused group of 100 to 300 people who are specifically looking for exactly this type of character content. When you're programming for a hyper-niche audience like that, your messaging can afford to be highly specific and deeply engaging right out of the gate. All right, moving into section 1, the spotlight blueprint, building the visual hook. So before a viewer even watches a single second of that 1.5-minute spotlight, they have to click, right? The source material packages Sneeze perfectly for this by utilizing this bold, commanding text, "Meet Sneeze." This text is placed directly alongside an image of the character actually in the act of sneezing bubbles. It creates an instantly engaging thumbnail. It's an imperative command, "Meet Sneeze," paired with a literal visual demonstration of his exact quirk. There's no mystery here. The viewer knows exactly what they're clicking on. A dragon named Sneeze who literally sneezes bubbles. It is clear, concise, and absolutely crucial for capturing those 100 to 300 highly targeted viewers. Let's jump to section 2. Meet Sneeze the Dragon, the core pillars of design. Okay, so the crucial takeaway here is this rule of 3, drawn directly from the source text. In order to make this spotlight actually work within 90 seconds, the creators have to efficiently balance his character across 3 specific content pillars. First up, Sneeze's unique personality. Who is he at his core? Second, the mechanics of his bubbles, like what exactly is his physical quirk or power? And third, the scope of his journey. What is he actually doing? By restricting the spotlight to just these 3 pillars, the creators ensure the audience gets a fully rounded introduction without getting bogged down in unnecessary details. It's honestly a masterclass in structural discipline.
And that brings us to his title. He isn't just a dragon. He is Sneeze the Bubble Dragon. This isn't just some cute name, you guys. It defines his entire character profile, based on a unique quirk. The simple quirky act of sneezing bubbles basically informs his whole identity in the spotlight. Just think about how memorable that is. I mean, instead of a terrifying dragon that breathes fire, we get one that accidentally sneezes delicate little bubbles. It immediately suggests the personality. Maybe he's clumsy or lighthearted or just totally unexpected, perfectly combining his core personality with a really distinct visual physical trait.
Next up is section 3, Sneeze's epic journey, mapping the narrative arc. The internal blueprint of this spotlight maps exactly how the viewer is guided from the second they meet Sneeze to watching him embark on his adventure. Look at this chronological flow. You can't just have 90 seconds of a dragon sneezing, right? That get old fast. You have to take the viewer on a mini arc. So, step 1, you establish who Sneeze is. Step 2, you pay off the promise of the thumbnail by showcasing that sneezing bubble trait in action. And step 3, you propel him forward on his journey. It's a perfect 3-act structure compressed into just a minute and a half, ensuring continuous momentum the whole way through. There's a really necessary balance required to make all this work. The spotlight completely relies on balancing his lighthearted, physical bubble trait with the actual momentum of his narrative journey. If you only have the quirk, the sneezing bubbles, it's just a quick visual gag, and the viewer might just click away after 10 seconds. But if you immediately tie that quirk to a narrative, his journey, you give the viewer a reason to stay glued to the screen for the full 1.5-minute duration.
The quirk hooks them, for sure, but the journey is what actually holds them. And finally, we arrive at Section 4, the ultimate bubble question, driving interactive engagement. The blueprint doesn't just want the viewer to sit back and watch, it wants them to interact. The source material specifies ending the spotlight with this exact direct engagement question posed to the audience. Would you want Sneeze's bubble power? It's such a fantastic way to end the 90 seconds. It forces the viewer to take the character's quirky trait and apply it to their own life. It literally turns a passive viewing experience into an active conversation down in the comment section. So, as we wrap up this structural breakdown of a highly efficient character profile, I'll leave you with that very same provocative thought from the source material. Would you want Sneeze's bubble power?